I've spoken to a lot of people about their fitness goals, why they want to move, why they need some sort of a routine. And I got to be honest, by the time people hit, I don't know, their 30s, it feels like posture comes up more and more and more, particularly in our technology age. Most of us sit at a computer, whether it's for work or something else. Even if you're on your feet a lot for your work, chances are you do need to be sitting at a computer at some point. If that's not you, I'm sorry. But that's the reality. The other thing is we drive, we're on our phones, we're watching TV, we're doing all this stuff that has our shoulders coming forward. So today I want to go through a couple of really simple things that you can do for your posture. And you can do some of them, you can do bits and pieces. Some of them you may not even be ready for yet, but I want to throw them out there. So you can do this seated on a chair, you can do it standing up. I'm going to be getting down onto the floor, so I am just starting down here for ease of camera usage because I don't have a fancy videographer, if you haven't been able to tell already. So first thing is just sit nice and tall. And when I say tall, I think tighten a little bit around your belly. It's got to be comfortable where you can still breathe, right? Don't hold your breath. But think about your rib cage sitting right over your pelvis. So you're not sitting really far forward or really far back. Everything is straight up and down and you're lifting up a little bit. Let your arms and shoulders just relax. Now, chances are for many of you, your shoulders naturally are here. They're rolled forward slightly. So there, that's how you can see it from the side. But just let them fall where they fall. And we're going to do a couple simple movements just with the shoulders. So first thing, shrug them way up by your ears and then relax. And shrug them way up and then relax. Now, if anything causes pain, reduce the range of motion. So move in a smaller range or just skip this part, okay? None of these should feel painful. You might feel a stretch, you might feel some muscles working, but it shouldn't feel like ouch, ouch, okay? Good distinction there. So lift up and then relax, and there are my dogs barking again. Now press your shoulders down. So you should feel some muscles maybe underneath here really starting to work. You're gonna lift way up by your ears and then press down in opposition. And lifting way up and press down in opposition. Okay, you can do that up to 15 or 20 times. Then we're going to go forward and back. So shoulders roll forward and then pinch the shoulder blades together behind you. Forward and back. And what you want to feel is your shoulder blades moving around. Here we're going to try to do this. Shoulder blades moving around on your back ribs so you can see kind of that little chicken wing action of the shoulder blades. Try not to be up here as you pull back. Think down and back. Okay? Then we'll do some shoulder rolls all the way around. For me, it's really crunchy, especially on the right side. And go forward with the shoulder rolls. All right. Now, come down onto your belly, onto the floor, and let your arms reach long behind you, right next to your hips. Now, squeeze your butt. Keep your hips down into the floor and your feet down. And then pinch the shoulder blades together with your face facing the ground still. And release. Pinch the shoulder blades together and then release. Now pinch them together and then without relaxing your butt or your belly, just lift your chest a little bit. That should come from your mid-back. And then lower everything down. Pinch the shoulder blades, lift the chest, and lower down. And again, pinch and lift the chest and lower. To make that even more challenging, bring your arms to a goalpost position. This one's pretty tricky. You may not be ready for it yet. Is then the same thing. Roll your shoulders back, pinch them together, lift your chest. Now lift your elbows off the floor, elbows down, chest down, shoulders relax. So shoulders back, chest up a bit, then lift your arms. Arms down, chest down, shoulders. Pinch the shoulder blades, lift the chest, lift the arms, then arms come down, chest lowers, and body lowers. Whew. All right, I'm going to show you one more. And then hopefully that gives you some ideas of what you can do to activate the muscles in the upper back in order to start to help your posture. These can be done at any point throughout the day. All right, you're gonna come onto all fours. Hands are right under your shoulders, knees are under your hips. Now, notice if your tendency is to round your back or drop your ribs down. Try to find a nice position in the middle. You're somewhat engaged. And then keeping your elbows straight. This part's tricky for people. Push your forearms, your palms into the floor. Push, push, push. That part's not the hard part, to keep your elbows straight. So your upper back is a little bit rounded and your shoulder blades are pulling apart. And then keeping your elbows straight, start to relax the shoulder blades and pinch them slowly together. So now you're kind of sagging in the middle. Press against and pinch your shoulder blades together. So this is called a scapular push-up or scapular retraction and protraction. Your scapula are your shoulder blades. So when we retract, we're bringing them back, and when we protract, we're pulling them apart on your upper back. So this is a really good movement to start to wake those muscles up, bring some blood flow, and make your back come alive, and thus help your posture. Hopefully those will help you throughout the day. Again, pick one or two. Another one, well, two that I really like that I didn't do in this video, but are in other short videos. One is called that band pull apart, and then the other one is the chest stretch with one hand on the wall. So check those out. Let me know how they go.